Recording in progress.
Okay, this is 37th Street Radio and TV, and of course we are out here hooking you up with the best and the best of the interviews. And today we have a special guest. Please just introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Cate, radio, TV, overall media personality, a brand ambassador in the face of Smirnoff 2021-2022.
Yeah, so for me, I got to know about you from Nation Media Group and TV, and also Nation FM. So like before Nation Media Group, like what was happening in your life as far as your career?
Well, as far as media, I was still in media. I was in another radio station. It was known as 1FM. I was one of the lead presenters. I used to have a very vibrant drive show from 3 to 7. And of course, always been on social media, always doing the crazy videos and having a good time. But I started my background in radio and then now transitioned to TV with Nation and Maisha Magic, who I still work with very regularly. And now I stuck at Nation for a while, and then I had to part ways.
Yeah. So, like, how did you get to Nation Media? Maybe you had friends who told you there's an opportunity here, you can come and try. Did you just apply like any other person and you were called? How did it happen?
Well, for the TV, because I got onto NTV before I got to Nation Radio. While I was on another radio station, I had about an audition. A friend of mine was like, would you like to try out NTV? I'm looking for. Funny story, she was actually very uninterested, but I was, and I applied. And as I was applying, they were like, they really like me. And they're wondering why they didn't pick it at first. They're like, oh my God, you were the choice we wanted. We just didn't know how to reach you. So when radio came about, it was convenient because they had already experienced what I can do. And so I was actually picked. I was picked. I didn't really apply. I couldn't say that I applied. They actually picked me and said, we want this one because, we like how she sounds. We like, how she's able to handle the other shows. So it was an easy transition for me. But also the fact that I had been working in media for over 4 years with a big primetime show made it easy for them to see me.
Yeah. And then now you also had a morning show with Dr. Kingori. So
yeah.
How was it like working with Dr. Kingori? How was the experience? Was he like, did he bring out like the best in you?
Well, I believe every collaboration, every time people work together, the goal is to always maximize and bring out the best. Kingori is very strong on TV and radio. He was on the course of learning because that was new for him, because as TV that is mostly scripted and, pre-recorded and things like that, radio is very spontaneous. It's on your toes, it's on that. So I think it was mostly a learning experience for him more than anything. And also for me, because I had been off of radio for just a year. So going back into it was very exciting. It was good. It could have been better, for sure. It could have been much better, but it was good.
So for you, radio, TV?
My God. Right now, I'm really concentrated on TV. I have a couple of things that are going to be unleashed for TV because TV has a better exposure now. Remember, everyone has a screen at home these days. The phones are screens lately. So people are moving more to screens. But I love radio. At the core of it, radio is my true love. Yeah. Radio is my true love more than anything.
And then now, in this field that you are in, I would like to know can you advise someone to go to school and learn the fundamentals, or if someone is able, they can just use these tools nowadays? We have YouTube, we have this Spotify, guys can upload their podcasts. How can you advise somebody to go about this issue?
I will say that some of the biggest podcasts, and I need to research about it. This is not fact. I believe have a little bit of background in media. There's something that comes with fine tuning. When something is fine tuned and it has gained skills, it is more impactful than just something that has come up. If we look at some of the female musicians in our country versus the female musicians in Nigeria, we're talking about the likes of Tiwa, Seishe. They've been able to get to those heights of you sitting across Jay-Z, things like that. You're doing collabos with some of the biggest names. And it only comes when a little bit of skill is acquired. Yeah. I encourage so much that people set up podcasts. It's something that I'm on to as well. Setting up podcast, doing YouTube, things like that, they will get you ahead very fast than even waiting for a TV station to pick you up.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, when you have skill, even that talent that you have is just it's like pouring fuel onto any fire. It goes a little faster. When you have skill and talent, it becomes amazing. So skill is essential, but start the YouTube, start on the ground, and you learn as you go.
Have you ever been sidelined just for being a woman, maybe not getting an opportunity because of they're looking at you and they're saying, will she really make it? And how did you deal with that?
It's happened to me more than many times because our industry is really run by men, and it has been that way for a very long time. I have been lucky enough to have women pave my way. Most of my bosses have been
Recording
women.
stopped.
Most of my
Sorry, we can't get you.
The times I have actually been on set, I've been called for a job.
Can't get you.
Based on religion, gender, age, because I've actually been segregated because of my age.
Yeah.
Because I came into the industry very young. I was actually one of the youngest radio presenters then. So it happens, but then you have to come above it.
Yeah. And then
you have to come above it. And then sometimes you take the losses, it happens.
Yeah. And then you go to work with Smirnoff, and one of my best interviews was with Savara. So I don't know how you can tell us how you also got that opportunity.
Well, I have being on radio, I have engaged with products from Diageo and EABL for a very long time, because when I was doing the dryer show, we used to sell, so many products. I'm talking about Tasker Light, all these products we were able to work with. So, and even Smirnoff at one point when I was early in the career. So I think the time was right for now, because Smirnoff needed, a host, someone who would represent their brand correctly. So when they approached me, they're like, and I don't want to say that, being known in the industry gives you an upper hand. It doesn't. But I think that being in that realm makes it easy, being in that industry makes it a little easy. Not that they cannot pick out anyone from the crowd, which they can, and sometimes they have, but it was easy because I had been able to handle some of the products before, they'd seen the skill, and when Smirnoff approached me, they really needed a host who was able to do the job, because I remember we shot 7 episodes. Was it 7 episodes? Oh my God, yes. I think 7+ episodes in a span of 3 days. It was crazy. It was back to back. If I tell you guys, we were on set as early as 6 a.m. and leaving in the middle of the night, you would not believe it. You know, you guys see a lot of, mnaona ikikaa vizuri, it's all fun and games. But the work that we went through with Smirnoff was out of this world. And the skill we did for that show was international, because you look at the production, it looks international standards. So it was a great experience for me. It was a beautiful experience. I'd do it again and again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have ever faced any cyberbullying of any sort. This is whereby you do a show and then people just, Kenyans, how they usually behave, they just have mean comments. I don't know if you have faced that.
Well, it comes with a job. It comes with a job. Even without doing a show, like you post your photo and people always have an opinion, especially against girls. Oh, you've gained weight. Oh, you've lost weight. People always have something to say. But let me say it now here on 37th Street, Cate is not the one. I am not the one. I don't take nothing lying down. So anyone who knows that they've tried to go head to bed with me on social media, they always end up the loser. You cannot do that with me. Yeah. I don't take insults lightly, and I don't, you will go back to where you came from with your head in between your feet, because I am not the one. I don't take cyberbullying easily, though I don't encourage it. But if you come, be ready to face the music, because I'm not the one.
Yeah. I also saw that you are the founder of Rira Beauty, so you can just tell people what that is and how they can get the products.
Well, Rira Beauty is a shop where we sell beauty products, and also we also do professional makeup and hair from time to time. I opened it as a birthday gift to myself back in 2021. And it's something that has been running for a year plus now. Actually, I celebrated a 1-year anniversary in February. So anyone who wants to check out Rira Beauty can always check it out. It's Rira Beauty. I have to say it slowly so that everyone can get it. It's Rira Beauty KE on social media. So whenever you need a services, you need a product, you need anything, we are the go-to people. And we're going to be expanding and doing much more things, even training women on learning small skills, on grooming and just looking their best, because we all like our ladies when they're looking fresh and nice. Yeah. So that's the goal of Rira Beauty, just to bring the extra confidence in women who already are beautiful and already are feeling good about themselves, just to add a little bit of choosy mix. That's what makeup mainly is, and makeup is one of our core businesses. So yeah, that's what Rira Beauty is all about.
Yeah, so as we are finishing up, you can just advise guys who are starting out what they should watch out for, how they should behave in order to maybe reach the next level.
Wow, I do know people starting in this industry are usually very you're scared sometimes, and sometimes you think, oh, I'll get on the ground and I'll win, I'll go all the way to the top, but it doesn't always happen like that. When I tell people that my first audition was when I was a first-year student, and when I got the job, I was a third-year student, and it's because someone quit the job. Other than that, I'd never have gotten the opportunity. It's to tell you that it goes such a long way for you to get there. So, social media lately has made it easy for people. Yeah. I'm talking about TikTok stars, YouTube stars. It's easy for you to win. So you don't need to go through the hustle and the bustle that we did. And for us, it's literally just a span of 5 years before. It's just a small 5-year difference. But now with the growth of social media, I believe if you put yourself out there and, go for crisp, clean production, go for, just great work and workmanship and skill, you will get on the top. I will say this though, it's great for people to find a good niche. Don't jump on everything that everyone is doing. Find what you're unique at. I was once in a band I had my own magazine at one point. You know, I've done so many things for me to find exactly what I'm good at. So it's good for you to throw yourself into this thing, you know? Me being in a band was funny. Like when you talk about it right now, it's like, oh my God, she was actually in a band. And I tried my music career there, which I might go back to. Who knows? We'll think about it. Yeah. Me being a writer and writing about music and writing about the entertainment industry is something I tried then. So you need to try so many things for you to find what you're really good at, you know? And you will find it within the craziness. But the one thing you need to do is stay focused. There's the industry has so many naysayers. People have so many bad opinions. Those should never, deter you from your cause. You know what you want, so go for it. But also take criticism take it with a pinch of salt, and take it with they're not coming after you. They're trying to help you if it is constructive criticism. If it's not, be careful. But also put yourself in the spaces that are media friendly. Like if you know there are places where guys are talking about media conventions, conferences to do with media, read about it, learn. So that even when you're doing your things, you have a step ahead, Anyone who reads ahead is always a step ahead. That's fact. Yeah, always learn how you can put yourself a step ahead of the rest, and you always lead the pack.
Yeah, so thank you so much for your time. I know people are going to learn one or two things from you, so thank you so much for giving us your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you too, guys, for interviewing me. All the best. Keep listening to 37th Street Radio. It's Cate Rira.
Thank you.